news right now. Explosions in Brussels at the airport leave more than a dozen dead. Fox 25, we've been monitoring this situation from the live desk.
Also breaking, 4 people dead following an accident in Norman overnight. The latest details live from the scene as family members arrive to learn the heartbreaking news.
And it's good food and good entertainment. Fox 45's Malcolm Tubbs is checking out a new restaurant right here in the metro.
But first, here's a live look at downtown Oklahoma City this morning. It's very windy out there, but it's going to be warmer this afternoon. Let's head right to meteorologist Kyle Roberts with what you can expect. Hey, Kyle.
Hey there, everyone. Yes, today going to be warmer all around throughout the day. Today we're warmer this morning than yesterday. We're going to be warmer this afternoon than we were yesterday as well. It does come at a cost. We're going to have very gusty winds out there, and yet again, another one of these very high, if not critical to extreme fire danger days. Red flag warning in place for pretty much all of you except for far southern and eastern Oklahoma. We know what this means. Please just don't do any outdoor burning. If you're doing anything with sparks or open flames, be very, very careful as well. 52 right now in OKC. No more 30s, no more freezes or frost out there, but there is at least a little chill in the air because the wind is out there this morning, and that does make it feel a little cooler out there, maybe feeling like the 40s in some locations. There actually are some temperatures in the 40s. Clinton and Norman both in the upper 40s, a little cooler in Alta Lawton where your wind's not as strong. Otherwise, low to mid 50s, and with the wind, does make it feel a little cooler out there. So a light jacket, not a bad idea as you head out the door today. Won't need it by later on. In fact, it will be up to about 71 by the lunch hour, 80 degrees for that high today. Staying pretty warm even as we head into the evening hours, 70 degrees by 7 o'clock this evening. Wind's not going to calm down. In fact, by this afternoon, looking for wind gusts anywhere from 40 to 50 miles an hour. So be aware of that. Nice day. Just comes with the wind and fire danger. More details on that, and we do have some rain chances in that 7-day forecast. I'll have that coming up.
Good morning. Let's get another check of the roads with the Sugar Creek Casino Steer Clear traffic update for time. And then if you want to take 35 southbound into OKC from Edmond, once you get on near Cavell, it's going to take you about 19 minutes to get into the Dallas Junction. Let's take a live look outside from our Sugar Creek Casino traffic tracker. Lauren Nevitt has been on the scene. Now, this is actually a fire, reports of a fire that has closed down the northbound lane of Western, just south of 122nd. You can see some traffic starting to build up behind it. Again, you can see it's pretty much completely closed. You will not be able to get past the road here, Western and 122nd. So for right now, avoid that area. We'll stay on the scene, though, and keep you updated. You never wait more than 10 minutes for traffic and weather together.
And from the live desk, we have been following a deadly day in Brussels, Belgium this morning as 3 separate explosions have rocked that city and caused chaos for the city's travel system. Let me show you some brand new video that we've been getting in. This is from just outside the metro station. And I do want to warn you that while this tape is edited, we will be taking some live sources that are coming in, and this may not be something that the little ones want to see this morning. So just have that in mind as we continue to follow the breaking news. 3 separate terror attacks now being confirmed from the Belgian Prime Minister this morning that these are in fact terror attacks likely done by a suicide bomber. That coming from the Belgian federal prosecutor that we just heard from a few moments ago. In the meantime, let me take you to Sky News that is live right now on the air, and they're rolling coverage, as you might imagine. We've been seeing these reports from this particular reporter who was inside the airport at the time that these attacks happened. Now, the number of dead continues to change. We've been getting conflicting information. The official number we have is 21. That's coming from Belgian state television, but they say they are still working on getting official numbers there because, as you can imagine, the scenes are quite chaotic in a number of places. We just heard from that Belgian federal prosecutor and from the Prime Minister, who told us that they do not know if these attacks are in fact tied to the arrest of the mastermind of the Paris attacks on Friday. The only thing they can now confirm is they know that there are, quoting, and I'm quoting here, many dead, many injured, and that they believe that this is in fact a terrorist attack. And again, quoting here, the Prime Minister saying, quote, "We realize we face a tragic moment. We have to be calm and show solidarity." The numbers continue to change. The information is changing as this is a developing story coming to us from Belgium. And when we have new information, guys, we'll have that.
Keaton,
but as you can imagine, it's shifting quite a bit.
Keaton, do we know at this point if any Americans are involved in this? I know you were saying that there was an American Airlines plane potentially on the tarmac there.
That's a great question. We do not have any information just yet about any Americans being involved. We did get a note from the Department of Homeland Security advising any Americans in Europe, the entire continent and area of Europe, to be advised and be on heightened alert because they're afraid that there could be subsequent attacks in any of the countries there in the EU. But so far, the information we got from American Airlines was they did have a plane on the tarmac and that all of the American Airlines employees were safe. We got a similar note from Delta Airlines. I haven't been able to confirm there was a Delta flight in the area, but of course, these American companies fly in and out of this area all the time. So it's a great question, and I'll continue to check on whether Americans were involved.
There was also some reports that the bomber yelled out some things before, actually the attack going on. Have they had any confirmation of what he was saying, or if he was saying that he was associated with any particular group or anything? Have you ever heard anything on that? These, again, just reports that had come in.
I've seen a number of those reports, and one of the issues in getting confirmed information here is that Belgium runs, the country has a state television media outlet that they run. And so they have been controlling the message here very tightly, as you might imagine. And so we didn't actually get confirmation from Belgian state TV that there were deaths until maybe an hour or so ago. And this has been ongoing since about 3:15 our time this morning. So information is slowly trickling out, but we're just getting, it's difficult here to get confirmed information. I don't have anything confirmed on that just yet.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. It shows you, of course, the importance of freedom of press by all means. Right now, here in Oklahoma, 4 people are dead. This morning, after an early morning wreck, it happened in Norman.
Fox 25's Julie Calhoun. She's live near Highway 9 and 156th Street with what police know right now. Julie, good morning.
Morning. Well, they're still investigating this crash. They've been here on scene for nearly 6 hours. This is as close as we can get right now, but they tell us 4 people have been killed involving 2 vehicles. One of those still on a record right now. Earlier, probably about 30 minutes ago, we did see the medical examiners leave. Family was here on scene. They've also left as well. Now, we still don't know exactly what caused this crash, what factors played into that, but that was happening around 12:30 this morning right here near Lake Firebird in Norman. And the road is still blocked off. There have been some people now that the morning traffic is starting to pick up, and you're going to have to be detoured in this. And, of course, we still don't know who those 4 people were killed or their ages. We're all working to try to get this information for you, so still very limited details. And, of course, as soon as we learn anything else, we'll absolutely let you know. So stick with us for the latest. Back to you.
Okay, breaking overnight, a 12-year-old has died after a wreck in Stillwater. It happened Monday night around 6 o'clock, and it happened near West Lakeview and North Airport Industrial Access Road. Police say that Dustin Calhoun, he was driving his pickup truck with his 2 stepsons. When he lost control, he hit a tree. 12-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene. Calhoun and another 10-year-old were taken to the hospital. Calhoun is also arrested for the suspicion of driving under the influence of alcohol. That younger boy has been released. No word on the condition of Calhoun this morning. Right now, the wreck is still under investigation.
This morning, police are looking for a motive after a stabbing at a Salvation Army. It happened at the location near Northwest 6th and Penn around 8 last night. Police say a man was stabbed, and as he tried to flag down other people for help, the suspect tried to stab the victim several more times. The victim was taken to the hospital with multiple stab wounds. The suspect was arrested on the scene.
New this morning out of Tulsa, a woman will spend 3 years in prison for operating a daycare without a license and charged with child neglect. Chelsea Day, that's who you're seeing on your screen. She was sentenced Monday after pleading no contest to these charges. Police began investigating Day when a young girl was injured after Day failed to provide proper supervision. This happened back in September of 2012. Day will also face 7 years probation after this prison time.
6:09 on the clock here. Another look at traffic and weather together for your Tuesday morning. A windy Tuesday at that, and winds are the day. Just going to be another one of those Oklahoma windy days in store for you. We're going to be pretty warm, though. I think by later on this afternoon, temperatures are going to be a lot warmer than what they are right now. We're running warmer than we were yesterday, but there's still kind of a chill in the air because of the breeze out there this morning. So a jacket, not a bad idea. Kind of a mix of upper 40s and low 50s. 54 in OKC, 51 in Shawnee. Norman, you're actually down to the 40s at 49. Same thing in Minco at 48. 51 Edmond, Yukon, starting off the morning at 53. So we're in the 50s right now, but I think we'll be up into the 70s by the lunch hour. 80 degrees by later on today. Lots of sunshine headed your way, but yes, that wind will be out there. Looking for south wind gusts anywhere from around 40 to 50 miles an hour, especially by the time we hit this afternoon. So that does mean fire danger continues for us not only today, but tomorrow as well. Details on that coming up, but do have a couple cold fronts to talk about, what that means for you and your rain chances and also your weekend. The full forecast headed your way shortly.
Good morning. Let's get a check of those roads with the Sugar Creek Casino Steer Clear traffic update. Ongoing construction happening today. The on-ramp is going to be closed Northwest 39th Expressway to northbound Lake Hefner Parkway. That's right near I-44 westbound. And then speaking of I-44 westbound, the left lane is going to be closed today right at May from 9 to 3 p.m. I do expect this to cause some headaches pretty much all day long because we know that gets very congested over there. Let's take a live look outside. This is Western and 122nd where we are on the scene of a fire that has closed Western. As you can see, the road is blocked off. I would avoid this area right now. Again, you're looking at Western and 122nd. Traffic is building. Avoid this area. You will not be able to get by northbound. Keep it here. Never wait more than 10 minutes for traffic and weather together.
Hey, Shelbs, coming up, if you're a lover of art, maybe you love dogs too, you definitely need to check out this video.
How this dog is wowing